You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
of St. Louis Americans and Chicago Kingsmen. The Kingsmen have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Opening batters for St. Louis Americans, Zahid Zakil and Angad Bhatia. Opening the bowling for the Chicago Kingsmen is Zia ul Haq. Play and a miss first ball as we get underway here at Tigers Park. Looked like there was some good carry first ball. Oh, and he's bowled him. Second ball of the innings. Zia-ul Haq makes an early breakthrough. An important one for the Chicago Kingsmen as they get started here. Unfortunate for Zahid as he plays on. It's a start they would have wanted as Nikhil Kanchan comes to the crease. Perfect start for the Kingsmen. Oh, wide down the leg side. Zia-ul Haq will look to be on target straight away. You won't want Nikhil Kanchan to settle because once Nikhil gets going, it's very hard to stop him. This aggressive top order batsman likes to feel bat on ball. Look to get off to a good start here. Ooh, swing back into the pads. No run. It's a good start from Zia here. He's been on target straight away, putting the St. Louis Americans under pressure from the first over itself. Another wide down the leg side. He'll have to re-bowl that one. Another one. Ziaul Haq look straying down the leg side yet again. This one on target. Better from Zia. It's important after a wicket to keep the pressure on the new batsman, as you can get a few dot balls in a row. Wides are always criminal. Oh, bowled him again. A big swing from Nikhil. Swinging back in slightly, and Nikhil loses his off stump. It's an unfortunate start for the St. Louis Americans as they lose 2 in the first over of the match itself. Nikhil looking for a desperate run. Goes for a big swing through the line. And is It's a great start from Ziaul Haq. 2 wickets in the first over. Not the start the St. Louis Americans wanted. It's come up on the replay. It's really just a hack towards the leg side. Kind of a release shot from Nikhil Kanchan. He'll definitely be thinking about that one later. Kranti Kumar at number 4 for St. Louis Americans. Quite a first over, 2 wickets, a few wides, a few play and misses. Let's see how it finishes. On the money from Ziaul Haq as Kranti leaves the ball. What a start from the Chicago Kingsmen.
गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Mir Hamza with the second over of the first innings here at Tigers Park. Great start by Ziaul Haq, taking 2 wickets of Zahid Zakil and Nikhil Kanchan in the first over. Mir Hamza will look to continue the momentum that the Kingsmen have gained from the first over. On the money, first ball. Oh, it looks like there is a no ball. A free hit for Angad Bhatia on his second delivery of the innings. He looked to capitalize on this early. Hopefully this could be a turning point in the innings for the St. Louis Americans as they look to gain some momentum. Free hit coming up. Lofted, over covers. Does it go for 4? Slowly trickles away to the boundary as St. Louis get underway with their innings off the bat. Good shot from Anga, the over covers. Making use of the free hit.
Welcome, guys. I'm also joining Shaunak here. And a very warm day in Chicago. It's going to be in the 90s with the heat index about 100. There's actually a heat advisory here. So really have to give that to the players. Great start from Kingsman. This is a welcome boundary.
Played down to third man for no run.
You're showing me, Jude? Yeah. You were in my roster once. Oh, that's a
full and on
close
the
one that's
pads.
given. Beautifully in swinging ball. And the damage, Hamza Mir was detrimental yesterday. And same form. Look at that delivery coming back in. And had no answer for that delivery. Got straight on plumb.
Yeah, umpire gave it straight away. Looks like no doubt here. Hit him flush on the pad in front of the stumps. Mir Hamza on target straight away. Americans in a bit of trouble now.
Hamza took 4 wickets, I believe, yesterday. And today, he's again right on the money. Beautiful delivery. That's a rough start for the Americans. It was the same story for St. Louis Americans yesterday, but after losing quick 5 wickets, they were able to make a great comeback and put a reasonable total on board. Let's see if today will be the same case. I hope they will be able to control the innings from here on, and of course a lot of pressure on both the batsmen.
A new batsman to the crease, Cameron Delport, obviously well known around the world for playing in different franchise leagues. Big ball striker. Unfortunate performance from him yesterday. Let's see how he goes today.
Oh, nice
Clipped
delivery
on
again.
the pads to mid-wicket for a single. It'll be important for the Americans to build a bit of a partnership here. Losing few wickets at the top is never easy as innings goes on. They'll have to make sure they finish the power play without losing another wicket. Ooh, dab down to third man. Easy single for Kranti.
So, Shaunak, I know that you're from St. Louis area. So, how's the hybrid wicket over there? Is it similar to what you see here in Chicago?
Yeah, it's actually quite similar. Plays.
Oh, there's a catch.
Oh.
And taken. Oh, look at that. There was a catch dropped by the keeper and then taken in the slips. A great effort. And the fourth wicket falls down for St. Louis Americans. Look at that ball again, moving away from the batsman, and look at that catch. Little unlucky there for the batsman, but for Kranti, but nevertheless a great catch.
Yeah, Delport nicking off for the second time in a row. That's unfortunate for the St. Louis Americans. But in comes the skipper, Justin Dill. He's been in good form the last few weeks. Back-to-back 50s in the minor league. Can he be the one to save the day for the Americans yet again?
That is the big question, Shaunak. He's again put into that situation where he needs to save the day for St. Louis Americans, and we'll see if he can do it yet again. But amazing inning yesterday from him. It was an absolute marvel to watch. It was a treat to watch yesterday how he played.
Yeah, coming back to your question earlier, the hybrid wickets in St. Louis do play similarly to the one here at Tigers Park. We got them in around last summer. They took a while to settle, but this year they've been great to play on. I think we're looking to play all of our minor league games on the hybrid at Asia Park. Oh, that's well bowled. Past the outside edge of Kranti.
See, you have Ziaul Haq who bowls out, I would say, in swingers for the right-hand batsman and out swingers for the left one, and Mir Ali is totally the opposite. He bowls outswing. So, I mean, in swing, I guess. But both bowlers swinging pretty good. A nice shot, this one. Ball is rolling away to the fence. Will be cut off. Hassan Khan, the fielder.
Come back for an easy two.
Look at that ball movement again. Ziaul Haq, as you know, being local now to Chicago area, he's been pretty, I guess, got famous over a couple of years because he's been really detrimental to local cricketers here. But again, that's an opportunity for the locals to learn from him. Beautiful shot, this one.
Kumar.
And that will go all the way to the
Slashed
fence.
away through point. The Americans must not forget that runs are still important. As they've lost many wickets, they'll look to consolidate, but you must punish the ones that need to be punished.
100% agree with you, Shaunak. They need to put away the ones that needs to put away. So, great shot there.
Rightfully sent back by Justin Dill. It's good intent shown by Kranti, looking to get the runs. It's important that the American batsmen going forward keep this intent, or else they'll be wrapped up early.
And I believe that's end of the third over. St. Louis Americans 16 for the loss of 4 wickets. We'll be right back.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Mir Hamza coming back again. Justin taking the guard. He is ready for the challenge. Nicely played, this one. It'll be a comfortable single.
It's a big part of Justin's game. He looks to get off the mark early. I always recall him, either his first or second ball, he's always taking a single. It's been a part of his game. He eases into his innings, and he can be very, very dangerous as he bats longer and longer.
We saw that yesterday. Shonak. Great exhibition of how he showed his leadership on the ground. Mir Hamza there. Oh, nice ball again.
Movement back into the left-hander. Slightly back of a length, and Kranti eases it down to third man for a single.
Oh, that was a good leave. I don't know if it was deliberate, but that ball came in. Just that it was shorter, and Justin totally trusted the bounce on the wicket. There's a replay of the delivery. You saw how much that ball came in. The keeper has to move towards his left. So totally trusting the bounce of the wicket, and good leave at the end.
These two opening bowlers for the Kingsmen have been exceptional over the last 2 days. swinging the ball for.
Oh, again, same leave. Not sure what he was thinking this time. This was a much fuller delivery. Came back in, and result is not what St. Louis Americans wanted. He shouldn't have let that ball. He did the same thing last delivery, but this time it was much fuller. Ball came in, and result is a wicket.
Big wicket for the Chicago Kingsmen.
That is a huge wicket indeed. I'm really surprised at his decision of leaving the delivery. That's a huge wicket. St. Louis American 18 for the loss of 5. They are in big trouble now. I'm pretty sure they're hoping for a miracle from this point on. Somebody to stay on the wicket.
Ujjwal Vinnakoda comes to the crease. He's also been in good form over the last couple of weekends. He and Justin Dill had a good performance to take us over the line against Michigan Cricket Stars last week. Didn't get the performance he wanted yesterday, but he'll look to get his team out of trouble against the Kingsmen today. Another experienced player for the St. Louis Americans, Ujjwal, coming from the cricket system in Hyderabad. I believe he played for the Fort Lauderdale Lions last year in minor league.
Vinnakoda taking his guard. He's all set to face Mir Hamza.
Coming back, these two opening bowlers have been bowling very well in the last two games. Continuing the swing into the 5th over.
End of the 4th over. St. Louis Americans 18 for the loss of 5. Not a start they wanted. And a dream start, on the other hand, for Chicago Kingsmen. There's still plenty of overs left in the game. All these both batsmen need to do is just stay on the wicket, build the innings, and put some reasonable total on the board. They still have the time to do so. Looks like there's going to be a change in the bowling.
In comes Tajinder Singh Dhillon into the attack.
Both Hamza and Ziaulok were taking wickets, so I'm really surprised by the bowling change, but nevertheless, it's a captain's call for Wad Alam. Oh.
Played into the leg side. Kranti going for a single. The St. Louis Americans desperately need a partnership now. What will be important is playing all 20 overs. If they look to do that, then the runs will come.
Yes, they have to play the innings all the way through to see some runs on the board. And that's what exactly Justin did yesterday. He stood on the wicket long enough to score later in the innings, and today, unfortunate for him, he departed really early. Made the wrong call by leaving that delivery over there. It's all part of the game. So responsibility shifted over to Vinakota. Nice defensive stance there. Oh, that's a big appeal there. Not interested. Umpire Mateen Imandar just moved away. I hit him on the upper flapper side, so maybe going over. So, end of 5 overs. St. Louis American 19 for the loss of 5.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, तेरे घर लाने का।
Of course, Kranti and Vinakora would have to think about a strategy to stabilize the innings first before they can go on to do the shots, but I would still recommend if they get bad balls, just go for it. Oh, look at that delivery by Mir Hamza. How close was that?
Absolute seed from Mir Hamza as Kranti plays and misses to a ball just swinging away from the edge of his bat.
This was a
This
very,
opening
very
spell
close.
from Mir Hamza has been crazy good. Ooh, just down the leg side.
And this ball didn't move, otherwise it would have been coming into the wickets, but nevertheless, it would have pitched outside the leg.
Ooh. Down the leg side again.
Yeah. Hey guys, probably thought that's some hilly area. No, it's not. It's just a mine behind where they take some aggregate. It's a false mountain. Very full this time. Of course, St. Louis Americans on the defensive side right now. first 5 batters didn't leave much options for them.
Left again by Kranti.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about one another game yesterday between the Philadelphians and the Manhattan Yorkers. The Philadelphians got all out for 51, and then in the return, Manhattan Yorkers were all bowled out for 38. What a low-scoring game that was. Oh, nicely played here. Although it will not run to the boundary, but still yield a couple of runs. Good to see some nice intention. Nicely played again. Good fielding there by Mahmood. Sometimes, you know, that the low-scoring games are tough. I mean, the first team didn't score much, and the other team taking way too easy, and sometimes, you know, get in that trap.
I want to know how the wicket was for that game. Lofted.
Oh,
And
another
a simple
wicket goes
catch
down.
for Fawad Alam. Kranti looking to take some momentum into the innings. Tries to chip it over the infield on the offside and ends up being a simple catch for Fawad Alam at mid-off. Another wicket goes down for the St. Louis Americans in the power play. Not a great start for them at all.
Man, that's tough for St. Louis Americans. 23 for the loss of 6 now. He was trying to play this shot more straighter, I believe, but the ball was again moving into him, or away from him, I said. Didn't time it quite right. And at the end, easy catch for Fawad Alam.
Arnav Jam, the under-19 for the St. Louis Americans, walks in to bat. A partnership is desperately needed for the St. Louis Americans.
And here you see the scorecard. Nobody in the double digits yet. I was corrected. There was one batter with 11 runs. And there are the bowling stats. Ziaul Haq, 2 overs, 9, got 2 wickets. Mir Hamza again, 4 wickets. With this 3-over spell, just gave 13 runs. Amazing spell by him. And looks like Fawad Alam, the captain himself, has come to bowl now.
Nicely
That'll
played
be
by Ujjwal.
easy.
Long off.
Easy single.
Arnav John.
Another big appeal.
Might have been a drop catch, or unless it's come off the thigh pad of Arnav Jam. Looked like Fawad Alam was disappointed that the ball had not been collected by the keeper.
Ooh.
Played into the leg side.
Winnicott on strike. Facing Fawad Alam. Oh, nicely played this shot. There's a fielder will cut off. End of another over here. St. Louis Americans 26 for 6 at the end of 7 overs.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Mir Hamza is coming for his last over. He already got 4 wickets. Oh, look at that movement, late movement again. He's still moving the ball.
past the outside edge again. What an opening spell from Mir Hamza.
So this is a straighter one. Just in slash angle, going a straighter delivery. This ball didn't came in like the other ones. I believe he's setting the batsman up. He had 2 deliveries offside the off stump. Now third one coming into the wickets, I believe. Let's see if I'm right.
Play and a miss again. The Americans will have to look to play out the rest of this over. Mir Hamza obviously being the pick of the bowlers today. 4 for already.
This will be given a wide over the head of Arnav. Arnav is not a very tall person, but that ball was way above his head. So given a wide ball, and rightfully so. That ball going away. So 2 more balls to go. Let's see if he can take a 5er today. It's going to be the 4 just like yesterday. But nevertheless, 4 wickets for a pacer. It's pretty impressive. This time he came.
By Arnav.
This time he came around the wicket and right into the stumps. As you can see, he's trying to get his 5th wicket here. And very solid defense on the other side from Arnav.
Yeah, he looked to target the stumps here, bring all modes of dismissals into play. He has been swinging it back into the right-hander quite a bit throughout his spell. Will he get the 5?
Oh, look at that delivery. That ball came in. It's end of the 8th over, 29 for 6 St. Louis Americans. I want to look at the replay again. How much that ball came in. Look at that ball again.
Nearly 5 for the left arm kick from Pakistan.
Yeah, very lucky there, but nevertheless they survived. So end of the quota for Mir Hamza. A sigh of relief for St. Louis Americans, as I don't have to deal with him anymore. That's Fawad Alam again. Will be bowling his 2nd over. Nice defensive stance there.
Looks like that one stayed a bit low. Fawad Alam on target. It's good for Arnav. He should take his time, settle into his innings, and look to finish the innings not out. It's important for him and Ujjwal to bat through all 20 and score as many runs as possible to get the St. Louis Americans to a good total by the end of the innings.
Pretty quick maiden over by Fawad Alam. 9 overs, St. Louis 29 for the loss of 6. We'll be right back.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So Asif Mahmood has been brought into attack. Another pacer. I'm still kind of skeptical about why they didn't use Ziaul Huq's over at this point and go for the kill, but it'll be
Clipped
easy
away for a
single.
single.
Shahir Hassan, the fielder.
Ooh, it looks like pace has done the trick today for the Chicago Kingsmen. The ball swung for a majority of the power play, and all of the opening bowlers were on target with their lengths and lines. Definitely gave the St. Louis Americans trouble early on. Ooh, cannon bounce off a good length into the gloves of Arnav. Well played in the end. It can be easy just to pop the ball up off the glove when this happens, but he's done well to get it down straight to the ground. Played to third man.
Little fumble in the field. Will not cost any runs, however.
Left.
Asif Mahmood tempting Vinakota to go for that shot. Vinakota says no, thank you. That's a nicer delivery. I have to say, Asif Mahmood is getting a very good bounce of the wicket. Ball is really rising on the batsman. Ooh, little inside edge at this occasion. Will be an easy single at the end. So that'll be the end of the 10th over. Almost halfway in the first inning. 32 for the loss of 6 St. Louis Americans. We'll be right back.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
All right, Fawad Alam is back into the attack.
Well fielded by
I believe it's
man
Saad
that covers.
Ali. Yeah, I believe it's Saad Ali.
He's known to be a good fielder. Great bowling from Fawad Alam so far. Been on target, hitting the right lengths. Who runs down the track, swings through the line for a single to long on. It's important that these two continue to show intent with the bat. Only 32 after 10 overs. It'll be important for these two to stick to the end to put up a total that'll be competitive enough for the bowlers to defend. Drops one short, and Arnav glances it away to deep square for another single.
You see Saad Ali there. I feel like for some reason Saad Ali is bowling. He's going through his overs really fast. Nothing much is happening, as you can see. St. Louis Americans after 11 overs, 34 for the loss of 6.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
I believe is Asif Mahmood back into the attack. Ooh, that
And a
was
miss from Arnav.
Go ahead, Shanak.
It's been on target, Asif Mahmood, ever since he came for the first over. The Chicago Kingsmen have been bowling well throughout the innings today, not giving the St. Louis Americans any chance to score. Ooh, down the leg side. Freebie for the Americans.
Very well kept by the keeper.
Played into the covers by Arnav. Ooh, bit of bounce over the head of the batsman, and they scrambled through for a bye. Keeper has done well to get a hand to that, actually. Bounce is climbing.
Nicely driven away, although no runs. St. Louis Americans still under damage control mode. Pretty warm day here. Looks like what I heard is Asif Mahmood got injured. He's got some kind of pain, so it'll be replaced. I Singh to do the last delivery. Or I would say that I believe there's still 3 balls left in this over.
Hit down the ground, and it's straight to long off. St. Louis Americans lose one more wicket in this downhill innings. Tajinder Singh Dhillon, one ball wonder, comes in for one ball to finish the over and takes the wicket of Ujjwal Vinakoda. Big trouble for the St. Louis Americans.
That was the very first intention to go at the bowler and then was not successful. So another wicket goes down and not looking good here for St. Louis Americans. 37 for the loss of 7. Looks like any attempt to score runs ended up in a wicket.
Nicely fielded by Tajinder. And that'll be the end of the over.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
I'm not saying anything. Last time I said something, but I ended up saying the whole time, so.
Another single. And Shaz Latif is back. He will be doing the commentary from here on. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I left over to Shaz.
Thank you, Hassan. Much appreciated. Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 Sunoco MILC. We've got a good matchup here underway between the Chicago Kingsmen and the St. Louis Americans. And right now, looks like a little bit of a taste from yesterday for the St. Louis Americans. See if they can continue to muster up some runs here on the board. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It is afternoon now. I can finally say that without being too harsh on myself. So Fawad Alam will continue on. Oh, slight misfield there. Oh, it's a good throw and a good gather. Mathini Namdar just says, let's just get the stumps ready and move on. So right now, Sandeep, who was the, I'll say the linchpin, shall we say, of keeping the innings together for the St. Louis Americans in yesterday's match. He's out there again, now with Arnav Jumb. Hit very well, struck very strongly off the bat of Arnav. Just off the hands of the fielder at mid-on. So Fawad Alam moving at a pretty quick pace. Softer delivery here. Takes a little bit of the pace off. Takes it out towards a long off. Will lead to a single. So if you're in the area, do come on by. We're in beautiful Tigers Park, South Elgin, Illinois. Watching the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship. Thanks to our sponsors, title sponsor Sunoco and official sponsor Lakshmi for all their support. Arnav is saying, let's go. But Sandeep says, no, thank you. I'll just wait. And that will conclude the over. So that is the end of over number 13. It is the St. Louis Americans 41 for a loss of 7.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
You can talk to MILC. They gave me the wrong score. But here we go. And take a quick single here from Hassan Khan, who will come in. So Hassan will take his crack at bowling here today. He was the hero yesterday for the Chicago Kingsmen. He's got, I believe it was 4 wickets, if not mistaken, and then was the hero with the bat as well. So the under-19 captain for Pakistan, showing you why he's out there in a Kingsman uniform. And this time we'll get a dot delivery. So all of you who are joining us, thank you, wherever you're joining from and live streaming and live scoring. You can follow all of the matches live across from the 2023 Sunoco MILC season. Follow Minor League Cricket's social media channels or visit www.minorleaguecricket.com for more info. Arnav with an easy single. Like the pace this young man works with. He just wants to get the ball and go. It seems like he's got a very good game plan when he comes with the ball. Like he already knows what he's going to do and how he wants to set up the batter. It's good to see the preparation from the young lad. And the MILC social media channels, wherever you may be following, it's slapped away towards point. YouTube, MLC Network, on Twitter at MIL Cricket, Facebook at MILC USA, and Instagram at MILC USA. So plenty of channels to watch us on. Some good looking shots, but better fielding out there. And that's the skipper, Fawad Alam. And that will conclude the over. It's a rapid fire pace here from the Chicago Kingsmen. It is at the end of 14, 45 for a loss of 7.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Here we go with the start of over number 15. And it's going to be Tajinder Singh. First delivery to Arnav is a dot. This should be a dot as well. Indeed it is. Comes right back to Tajinder. Excellent, excellent bowling here. Good line, good length. And you can kind of tell if he's got a rhythm, and more than anything else, he's found his arm slot. So he's keeping it very tight, not allowing Arnav to extend those hands. And there you see it again, just playing it close to the body. See a very classic Millie Chip and Hall bat. And just as I say that, the bills come flying off. Classic Chicago weather. The brisk wind. Umpire Matini Namdar. Arnav, I don't know how you're letting Mateen do that with your bat, but I would be very upset if you're using the toe part of my bat to put in the stumps. I kid. Matini Namdar, very, very knowledgeable. He's a very good man with a bat as well. One of our umpires here. And again, Tejinder Singh with excellent bowling here. He is on a absolute roll. He's trying to finish us off with a maiden. That's what he wants. One delivery left. Can he pull off his maiden here? That would be huge and continue to build that pressure on the St. Louis Americans. Quicker delivery, and this one he does is get a bat on the ball. Does Arnav? He slashes that away towards third man. No, there's a chance for a run out. Not interested. I think Arnav got in there and looks like he just may have. And this is why it's so important to drag the bat. So at the end of 15, 47 for 7.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Hassan Khan will continue on here for over number 16. Hassan in his first over with the ball, conceding only 4 runs. The lefty spinner. Good use of the feet. Good call. Good early call from Sandeep Sivaram. Excellent variation, excellent delivery. Went Yorker length, was not expected. Good defense there from Arnav Jump. Arnav Jump didn't come find me at the end of the day yesterday, which tells me that I did pronounce his name somewhat correctly. He goes for a sweep, misses it. That's what happens when you try to sweep. If you miss it, it exposes you to not just an LBW, but also some physical pain, as in the case for Arnav Jump there. Oh, what a delivery. The flighted delivery gives it a little bit more air underneath. But what a turn that ball took as soon as it bounced. We talked about Hassan Khan's spin rate on that ball. It's generating some extremely high orders. This is phenomenal fielding out here by the Chicago Kingsmen. They are aggressive. They're not giving any type of leeway. And luckily for Sandeep Sivaram, he was just far enough where he could just extend his arms back and get back in. There's that sweep shot. That's a better connection. He'll take that single. They'll rotate that strike. And that's the over. At the end of 16, 49 for 7.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
Zia ul Haq, one of the attack bowlers, will come back here for the Chicago Kingsmen. Looks like Fawad Alam is maybe trying to go for the jugular here in these innings, perhaps. To be determined. And indeed he is. Just as I say that, an excellent delivery from Zia ul Haq. Straight on. And there is the wicket for Arnav Jumb. He was late. And he paid the price. Those Studio 7 stumps lighting up red. And anytime there's red lights behind you, whether you're a batter or in a car, it's never a good sign. Arnav's got to go. We'll be back with a new batter in just a few moments.
Here's the stats for the bowling. Zia ul Haq now at 2.1 got his third wicket. Mir Hamza ended up with a spell of 4. And it was Jatinder Singh that got only 1 wicket. St. Louis Americans in all sort of trouble. I'm going to hand over the mic to Shaz.
Thank you, Hassan Dusty here. Appreciate your partnership as always. Speaking of partnerships, we definitely want to thank all our sponsors. Title sponsor Sunoco and our official sponsor Lakshmi. Without your support, we cannot continue to flourish here with cricket, and Zia ul Haq flourishing with that ball right now as Sam Das, who is the new batter that comes in. Sam, a very lanky lad. He can definitely do some damage with the bat. To be seen. Very straight right up stance. Just gets the toe of the bat on that ball. Just does. And you know what? He'll take that single. And he'll get Sandeep Sivaram on strike. Good, solid fielding there. Oh, is that a run out? Yes, it is. He never dragged the bat. Oh, technical mistake from Sam Das. The basics of dragging the bat when you run. Not there. The bat's in the air, the finger goes in the air, and that is an out. Unceremonious exit for Sam Das. He's got to go. That is another wicket down. 51 for a loss of 9. Next batter coming in for the St. Louis Americans is going to be Parth Mehta. And right now, Zia-ul Haq doing a lot of damage with that ball. And good fielding from the Chicago Kingsmen. They're not making any room for errors. St. Louis Americans crawl to the 50 mark. They're on their last wicket now. Full toss delivery. Think that was a Yorker attempted, but Parth up to the task on that one. Parth Mehta is, and he'll just defend it and moving on along. Right now, Zia-ul Haq, he's got his last delivery coming up. You know he wants to finish it right now. I would expect a special delivery here. So special that it there's no offering at it, and that will be the end of the over. So Zia-ul Haq strikes, gets a wicket, gets a run out from his defense. 50 for a loss of 9, end of 17.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Hassan Khan going to start over number 18 here. If anything, the St. Louis Americans hang their hat on possibly playing all 20 overs. But give credit to Chicago Kingsmen bowling attack. It's been relentless. And it's not just today, it was yesterday, and it's been throughout the tournament. Their bowling has been spot on. Hassan Khan first delivery. Oh, maybe just a little too much turn there for Hassan. He'll be given a leg by. Umpire Mateen Inamdar. Fawad Alam says, hold on, let me just go ahead and go back there. Is he going to slip? Indeed he is. So the skipper going into the slip position. He wants his fielders coming in, so he's going to take deep mid-wicket, and he's going to bring it in. So you've got a mid-on. He's saying deep fine leg is now going to become deep square. Flighted delivery. Kind of just sense that feeling. Hassan is trying to set this up for Sandeep. That's not Sandeep, that's Parth Mehta, excuse me. Again, flighted delivery, but this time Parth up to the task, just plays it out towards point. Now it'll be Sandeep Sivaram on strike. And for this, the field will change. Fawad Alam will remove himself from the slip. Deep fine leg back in play. And deep square back, deep mid-wicket back in play as well. Clearly tell that they're going to attack Parth Mehta. Oh, just falls in front of Fawad Alam. Hassan Khan saying, why did you not try to catch that? Oh, man. To be youthful once again. Now this field squeezes in ever so tightly for Parth Mehta. Looking for that quicker one from Hassan here sometime soon. But we'll wait to see at the end of 18, 53 for 9.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Here we go. Ziaul Haq coming back into the attack. Sandeep Sivaram takes it as a dot delivery. Oh, there's an opportunity, possibly. No, fielder just can't get there quick enough. Takes it over to square leg for a just lofted single. Came from the top end of the bat. For Ziaul Haq, I'm expecting something Yorkish. Shall we try? You know he's going to set himself up for that. I'd be surprised if it's anything short or good length, or excuse me, short or in the slot by any means here. That's exactly what he tries to go for. Parth Mehta up to the task, takes it towards fine leg. Off of his leg, because it will be a leg by, and that will be given a run for the St. Louis Americans. So that brings their score up to 55. 3 more balls left here in this over. See if Zia wants to finish this now, which I'm sure he's trying to. And there's a full toss, low speed variation. And it just goes as a dot ball. It's not a wide, and it is not a no ball, so it'll go as a golden dot. I think that completely caught Sandeep Sivaram off the guard. Was not expecting that slow full toss. Again, he goes for that same delivery. This time, Sandeep Sivaram up to the task. Slashes it away towards third, between third and gully, and that will be a single. Last delivery of over number 19 coming up. Just a quick reminder, do stay. We've got the second half of the innings coming up. After the break, it'll take us about 15 to 20 minutes at most. See how the Chicago Kingsmen fare. See if they can chase this score down. And what a delivery. What a delivery from Zia ul Haq. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It just rises. Oh, my. That's difficult. That is difficult to handle. But that is the end of the over. At the end of 19, 56 for 9.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Hassan Khan will try to finish this off. And a good strike from Sandeep Sivaram. He'll take that single. It's credit to the St. Louis Americans. They're going to make sure they try to play all of these overs. It is the best way to go about it. And give yourself the best opportunity. Again, it's a game of cricket. You never know what happens. We saw a valiant effort from the St. Louis Americans yesterday. Trying to defend their total. A beautiful hit from Parth Mehta. Absolutely scorched, and that will go over cow corner, and that will be a 4 runs. So welcome boundary. Excellent striking of the ball from Parth Mehta. Don't think Hassan Khan had that in mind when he was bowling that ball. Flighted delivery. Parth tries to offer at it. Luckily, he didn't. Parth's asking if that's a wide from Atin and Amdar. The umpire, he says, nope. Let's keep moving. Again, flighted delivery. He's giving himself some... Hassan's trying to entice him to go for it. And you see the dance in between the crease. Quicker delivery on the pads. Might be going down leg. Indeed, it is going down leg, that you see on the replay. Hit well, and is it a chance for a run out? It is. It is. Rather lackadaisical effort there from Sandeep Sivaram to getting back into the crease. Take a look at this. There's never a run there, so I think he may have just wandered a little too far, and yeah, he just never had the sense of urgency to get back, and that's going to cost him, and that's the end. So all out for the St. Louis Americans at 61. And one delivery left to go, but they do what they needed to do for the majority of the innings for the Chicago Kingsmen. That's a masterful way to end. 61 for a loss of 10. 61 is what they need to the Chicago Kingsmen to chase this down. Take a look at the match summary right here for the St. Louis Americans. Zahid Zakhil with a duck. Angad Singh with 4. Nikhil Kanchan with a duck. Krante with 11. Cameron Delport with 1. Justin Dill with 1. Ujjwal Venkota with 5. Arnav Chum with 11. Sandeep with 9. And Sam Das with 1. And Parth Mehta with 5. See lots of single-digit scores there. That's never a good sign, but we'll see what the Chicago Kingsmen have in store. because their bowling attack was absolutely on fire here today. Zia-ul Haq with 3 wickets, Mir Hamza with 4, Tajinder Singh with 1, and there you see Fawad Alam, Asif Mahmood, and Hassan Khan both with extremely low economies. Hope everybody is going to stay around for the start of the second innings. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Stay here. The Sunoco Minor League Cricket will continue in just a few minutes.
Play and a miss first ball as we get underway here at Tigers Park. Oh, and he's bowled him. Second ball of the innings. Zia-ul Haq makes an early breakthrough. Oh, bowled him again. A big swing from Nikhil. Lofted, over covers. Does it go for 4? Slowly trickles away to the boundary as St. Louis get underway with their innings off.
Oh, that's a
full and on
close
the
one that's
pads.
given.
Actually quite similar plays.
Oh, there's a catch. Oh, and taken. Oh, look at that. There was a catch dropped by the keeper and then taken in the slips. Locals to learn from him. Beautiful shot,
by
this
Kranti
one.
Kumar.
And that will go all the way to the
Slashed
fence.
away through point.
Oh, that was a good leave. I don't know if it was deliberate, but
Swinging the ball for...
oh, again same leave. Not sure what he was thinking this time. This was a much fuller delivery.
Was for that game. Lofted.
Oh,
And a
another
simple
wicket goes
catch
down.
for Fawad Alam. Kranti looking to take some hit down the ground. And it's straight to long off. St. Louis Americans lose 1 more wicket in this downhill innings.
Perhaps to be determined. And indeed he is. Just as I say that, an excellent delivery from Zia-ul Haq. Straight on. Good, solid fielding there. Oh, is that a run out? Yes, it is. He never dragged the bat. Oh, technical mistake. Let's see if they can chase this score down. And what a delivery. What a delivery from Zia-ul Haq. Trying to defend their total. A beautiful hit from Parth Mehta. Absolutely scorched, and that will go over cow corner. And that will be a 4-run. Hit well, and is it a chance for a run out? It is. It is. Rather lazy.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners. You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
All right, we're just about set here for the start of the second innings. Just waiting to see the updated batters out there. I see Sam Das is coming into the check, and then it's Tajinder Singh and Kevin Phillips. That's Kevin Phillip who will be facing. Hey Kevin, I see the bat you're using. I got the same one. It's a beautiful bat. And there he goes, right off the bat. No pun intended there. We'll take a single out towards fine leg, and we'll get the Chicago Kingsmen scoring underway. That is the first run on the board for the Chicago Kingsmen. As I welcome all of you again for the start of the second innings for the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship. Presented by our title sponsor, Sunoco, and our official sponsor, Lakshmi. So now it's going to be Tajinder Singh. Tajinder Singh says hello with a boundary. Pulls that shot easily. Takes it over deep mid-wicket. And that will be 4 runs on the board. What a way to start. I spoke about Kevin Phillips' bat only because I use the same brand, the 9 Sports ZX model. And mine's the ZX Black. He's got the newer one. Of course, he's a better player, so he's gonna have a better bat, better equipment. But hey, Tajinder Singh's no slouch, and look at what he's wielding. He's got that New Balance. I want to say that's a TC, but I could be mistaken. Very similar to a la Steve Smith. And that'll be given a wide here from Sam Das. Just using, just getting a little wayward with that line. Going a little bit more onto the leg side. Good delivery, excellent piece of hitting, and I believe that may just have enough to go past the boundary. Does it? Does it not? No, it doesn't. Just dies out. Great camera work from our team here at Studio 7. We'll always do a phenomenal job of ball tracking, and thanks to them, I'm able to see exactly what's going on, just like that. And they'll run for 2 runs on the board for the Chicago Kingsmen. That's an excellent drive off the front foot for Tajinder Singh. Speaking of the equipment, you see that majority of the players now use that duck bill square toe. It's very, you see those MSD round ones on the bottom, and there's an opportunity here at square. And indeed, there it is. There is a wicket. Tajinder Singh trying to be a little too aggressive there, and that's going to cost him. Excellent catch in square leg by, I want to say that's Arnott, but I'll wait for the official confirmation. Tajinder Singh, 6. It is Mr. Singh out there with that catch. So indeed it is. So that is the end for Tajinder Singh. It's a Singh-on-Singh crime right there. 6 runs, 1 boundary 8 runs for a loss of 1. It's going to be Hassan Ahmed coming in for the Chicago Kingsmen. I know Hassan very well. He's a very polite lad, very respectful, but more importantly, he is an absolute brute with that bat in his hands. So welcome all of you watching live stream and live scoring. You can follow all the matches live across the 2023 Sunoco MILC season. Follow Minor League Cricket's social media channels or visit www.minorleaguecricket.com for more info. The wind has subdued here at Tigers Park in South Elgin, Illinois. Just a very gentle breeze and nothing too the effect where it will cause any swinging of the ball. I mean, maybe just a slight variation, but nothing that was as pertinent as it was yesterday. And it is a scorcher out here, ladies and gentlemen. It is hot. Hassan Ahmed defends that first ball. It'll take a 0. Not a problem. You know, I really respect the St. Louis American squad. Even with a total that is at 61, they are very lively out there. They're giving themselves a shot, and that's what you can only ask for. It's a good competitive cricket here. Should be coming up. So just 54 runs is what's needed. And it might be given a wide, and indeed it is. So Sam Das will have to bowl one more. And a big swing and a miss from Hassan Ahmed, and that will lead to a dot delivery. So that is the conclusion of the first over. At the end of 1, 9 for 1.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
So here we go. It's going to be Captain Justin Dill. Oof, what a delivery. And may have caught Kevin a little by surprise, Kevin Phillip there. Hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. What better way than to cap off a Sunday than with afternoon cricket? I can't think of any other way to end my weekend. Justin Dill with the second one, and oh, it's dropped. Oh, it's dropped. Don't know if that came off the thigh pad or the bat. Let's take a look. Oh, maybe it looks like it was a thigh pad. So maybe not so much of a risk. Maybe that's why Kevin Phillip is just not too worried. Justin really bringing the pace here to Kevin Phillip. Shot. Beautifully pulled. There's nobody out there in the deep towards cow corner. It's going to die before it gets to the boundary, so they'll scamper for two. Watch out, Kevin, as he ducks out of the way. — 51 runs needed, excuse me, in just over 18 and a half overs. So a run rate of just 3 is what's required. I'd be very surprised if the Chicago Kingsmen try to take this all the way to the 20th over. As Kevin Phillip will continue to rotate that strike and get Hassan Ahmed to face Justin Dill. Hassan Ahmed still looking to get off that 0 mark. He's faced 2 deliveries. Sam Das did very well in his first over, taking a wicket of the Jinder Singh. See Hassan Ahmed sporting that retro SG bat. Oh, he tried to offer at it. And look at that zip from Justin Dill. Gets that ball to just very out. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Good line, good length. He's generating a lot of movement. Not so much in the air, but right off the bounce. You see how that ball just... It's like it's got its mind of its own. Just darts away from the batter. Hassan Ahmed swings again, misses, and that will be the end of the over. At the end of 2, 12 for 1.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Sam Das will continue on here. Nice piece of hitting here from Kevin Phillip. We'll just take that out towards in between fine leg and deep square. Take a single. So Hassan Ahmed really looking to try to just get off the 0 at this point in time. He's faced 4 balls. No rush, considering the run rate's just at 3. That's what's required. But I'm sure for his own psyche as a batter, just wants to get off that 0 as quickly as he can. Good delivery from Sam Das. See how Sam is attacking the good length, and you see him keeping right close to the body, so he's really trying to make sure that ball stays on the off stump to the middle stump, and really just keeping it there. Any batsman will tell you when you have to play with your hands in, you really got to be able to ensure that there's no gap in between bat and ball. And there it is for Hassan Ahmed. He'll get off the 0 mark real quick. He says no. Good fielding there from Justin Dill. Rapid fire ball tossed back in. It is a scorcher out here. All the cricketers staying fully hydrated. Well into the mid-90s. For those of you who deal in Celsius, please ask Siri. hit hard, but hit right at the fielder at mid-on. It'd be wise for the bowler and the batsman to kind of just take a break a little bit here and there, catch their breath, because without the wind right now, it's steamy out here. Nicely played again. Good sound from the bat. Just a single, but single that is needed, and continue to rotate that strike. I think from Kevin, you see the intent of just let me single double my way out of here. Shot, absolute beauty, cut shot from Hassan Ahmed, and he'll bring up his first boundary, and he does it in style on one knee. Beautifully played. Absolute rope hitting over towards a deep backwards point. So that is the end of 3, 19 for 1.
What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Justin Dill will continue on from the road end. Nicely played. So there's a run possibly there, but Hassan Ahmed never left the crease. It's nice to see fans coming in here at Tigers Park, South Elgin, Illinois. They've got their trunks open. It's probably a good idea to just stay underneath the shade here today. Comes off the pads on this one. A slight appeal from Justin, but no response from umpire Matini Namdar. .43 runs, that's what's needed. 16.4 overs left, so just about 2.5 runs per over. Kevin Phillip with a one-handed shot there. So has to take his hand off the bat. At least one of them. Right now, if you're on the St. Louis American side and you're bowling, you're fielding, it is very, very hot, so you try to conserve as much energy as you can until you absolutely have to exert it to chase a ball down or make a catch. Oh, straight bat. Classy, classy shot from Kevin Phillip. They may be able to stretch that for 2. Indeed, they will. That's absolutely beautiful. That's a beautiful drive right up the middle. Middle of the bat. That distinct sound. I'm fully aware of that sound from that bat. And that went straight back up the middle. One of my personal favorites, Virat Kohli, who plays that straight drive back. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. There's distinct batters with distinct shots that I feel will always be a constant reminder in the game of cricket. And wow. Not sure what that was all about, but don't think Kevin took any heed to that. He had turned around already, so take a look at this. He was just out of his crease. Kevin turned around, Kevin Phillip. And luckily for Kevin Phillip, that ball didn't hit him anywhere else besides the bat. He's a ball magnet, ladies and gentlemen, for a reason. You do see at the end Justin kind of putting his hand up saying, was not intended. This one taken over towards point, and it'll be another dot delivery. So a good over from Justin Dill at the end of 4. It's 21 for 1.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Sam Das will continue on. If you notice, he took out one of his sleeves. Oh, there's slight confusion. Off the helmet. And he's given an out. Oh, that is a world class of events right there, ladies and gentlemen. No communication between Ahsan Ahmed and Kevin Phillip. Ahsan was about a quarter of the way down, decided he did not want that run. Kevin was 75% of the way down, went back. The ball was thrown at Ahsan's end. It hits Kevin Phillip off the helmet, goes to a fielder, goes to the bowler, Sam Das, for a run out. Yes, that is what happened. It's a lot of yes, no. And unfortunately for the Kingsmen, Kevin Phillip's got to go. It looks like it's going to be Shahir Hassan. Waiting for a confirmation. Sam Das right now has some good luck going on his side. That was a wild series of events when the ball hits the helmet. That could have gone anywhere, but it actually went directly to Arvind Singh. Good break there for the St. Louis Americans. Has been given a wide. Indeed it is. So indeed, it's going to be Ahsan Ahmed and then Shahir Hassan on the non-strikers end. Good delivery from Sam Das. Hassan Ahmed coming down the track. The last second, try to just get that bat on ball to get it between the slips. And luckily for the St. Louis Americans, it goes directly to one of the fielders. Again, a very good delivery, a dot ball. Right now, Hassan Ahmed maybe just playing under a little bit of pressure here. He's got to let that run out go out of his mind. I know it was actually Kevin's call because he was the one going to the danger end, so he was already there. But he's got to let that go and move on. You can almost see just a little bit tentativeness from Hassan Ahmed. That's a nice shot. That's more of an Hassan Ahmed shot right there. Pulls it out towards deep square. And that will run across the ropes for a 4. A welcome sight for Hassan Ahmed. He had one earlier in the innings. Now gets his second boundary. It tells you how fast that ground is, and the hotter it gets, the faster the ground gets. St. Louis Americans had a fielder, because it is still a power play. You only have 2 fielders. They had one in fine leg, nothing in deep square. It was a good shot, good fielding, good bowling. It's going to be one more delivery left as Shahir and Hassan Ahmed have a quick chat in the middle of the pitch. Saying it is not the over. Maybe they thought it was an over. The umpire says, guys, what are we doing? Let's go. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And that'll be given a wide. Sam Das losing his line there ever so slightly. Thankfully, the clouds providing a little bit of a break from the sun. What a pickup. What a shot. Just stand there and pose, Hassan Ahmed. That was a beauty. A maximum. Over, long, off. Just stand there. You deserve it. Oh, majestic. At the 5, 33 for 2.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
Justin Dill is going to come back into the attack here once again. He'll try to subdue this Chicago Kingsmen attack. Last over was really well. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot off the bat of Shahir Hassan. Will go for a single, but just giving himself enough room and just putting that face of the bat open on the ball. Good fielding in the deep as well, keeping that from going to a boundary. So if you're just joining us, welcome to the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, being brought to you live from Tigers Park in South Elgin, Illinois. Don't know if he's got enough. He doesn't, but luckily for him, it'll land right in front of the fielder, a deep fine leg. Asanema getting a little lucky there. If he probably would have connected, probably gone straight to the fielder. So that missed time hit actually works in his advantage for that instance. Off the pads, and he's a big appeal, big appeal. And Mateen Namdar says no. Take a look at the replay. What do we see? Maybe just slightly high and going down leg perhaps. Looks like it pitched and bounced in, so which means it probably going down leg. But again, the only one that matters, the only call that matters is the umpire wearing the Sunoco jersey in the back. That's Mateen Namdar. Good dot delivery again here from Justin Dill. Speaking of Sunoco, thank you to our title sponsor, Sunoco, and our official sponsor, Lakshmi. Without your support, the cricket cannot continue to expand here in the USA. And the Sunoco MILC is just an absolute blast to witness, and myself here to just have the ability to talk cricket and commentate. And there is another appeal, and it says no. So I'm very thankful, and I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast being brought to you here by Studio 7 here in the Chicagoland area, in the heartland of America. We're called what we know. We're known as the flyover states, right? Everybody just flies over from the East Coast to the west to the east. But I tell you what, come on down here whenever you have a chance. You will not be disappointed. Just don't come in the winter, and then don't blame me if you do. Oh, bails go flying. Shahir Hassan absolutely late on that delivery, and Justin Dill smokes those bails off, and that is the end for Shahir. Justin Dill with another breakthrough here in the power play. That is the third wicket down for the Chicago Kingsmen. At the end of 6, 53 for 3. 35 for 3.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So now the St. Louis Americans going with the spin attack with Zahid Zakil. So it's going to be Hassan Ahmed and Asif Mahmood on the non-strikers end. So just 27 runs needed in 14 overs. So just under 2 runs per over. Oh, that ate up the fielder. I think it's Arvind Singh. That ball was hit hard. They'll take that single. A big heave there from Asif Mahmood. Came up empty. A dot delivery from Zahid Zakil, who did very well with the ball yesterday as well. Another dot delivery. Continue to put that pressure on. It's turning out to be a very good over for Zahid Zakil here. And that will continue on. And that will be the over. So at the end of 7, it's 36 for 3.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Barth Mehta will try his luck with the ball here. So the Chicago Kingsmen just need 26 here in 13 overs. So Namba trying to giving himself some room, but picking out the fielders. Slow delivery, and and Barth Mehta was trying to ensure that he was able to get some. He just tried to get that variation, and rightfully so, but Hassan Ahmed was up to the task on that one. 2 runs on the board. I think one of the bails slightly came off. That'll be a dead ball. Not sure what S&M was trying to do there. Maybe just get that out towards point, but he misses it. There you go. Now he's trying to give himself some room. You see, try to get back, pull those hands in, and swing. He'll take a single. Hit forcefully, hit very forcefully out. Is he going to have enough? Oh, good fielding in the deep from the St. Louis Americans. I think it's Sam Das out there. Good effort, absolutely good effort. I've talked about this before. One thing that's very impressive about the St. Louis Americans is the effort. Regardless of what total they're defending, they're giving it their all, and it's very evident out there. And as a competitor, as a broadcaster, as a viewer, you gotta just respect that. Nicely played from Asim Mahmood. Take that over towards deep point for a single. And that will be the end of the over. At the end of 8, 42 for 3.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
We've got a slight delay in the action here. It looks like S&M is down. It could be just dehydration. Spoke earlier about the blistering heat we're dealing with here in the Chicagoland area today. It looks like he may just retire. That's what it looks like. It looks like he is going to just retire right now. And a new batter will come into play. Health and safety protocols always priority. They will always be priority for Sunoco MILC. And there you see S&M is just struggling right now. He's barely even able to walk off the field. So it's going to be the captain Fawad Alam coming in for the Chicago Kingsmen. But you see S&M is just struggling. He's going to need some water. He's going to need some attention for sure. Hopefully S&M is going to be okay. Maybe that is the reason why he's maybe a little bit of a slower pace with the bat, but he's absolutely exhausted. You could tell he is drenched. He just needs to... I'm just trying to see what is going on in the dugout and try to paint a picture for you. Hassan Ahmed currently sitting in the dugout. His teammates helping him de-gear, take his pads off. And he's down on the ground currently. And he just needs to, what it looks like is he's getting some much needed hydration. So we'll continue to monitor that, and I'll try to provide you updates as it comes through. But for now, it's going to be Fawad Alam and Asif Mahmood. That will be the batters, the duo for the Chicago Kingsmen. So Zahid Zakhil with his first delivery to Asif Mahmood will be a single. And now the captain, Fawad Alam, will take his guard. I'm not sure how to call this guard, but we'll just say it is a guard that's very unique to him. And he'll easily play that on towards leg side for a sweet and easy single. And he'll continue to rotate that strike. So Kingsmen just needing 18 runs. We've got 11 and a half overs to do it. Try to take that run, but Fawad Alam says no. So, trying to update you here from the dugout. Asif Ahmed, or excuse me, for Hassan Ahmed, he is down on the ground. He is laying down. His teammates trying to cool him off, rapidly trying to just decrease that body temperature. What a shot! What a shot from Asif Mahmood. Watch out for the cars back there. And I hope there is no car that's damaged, because that is a massive, massive six. The turn of the hips, you knew the weight transfer was there. That was long, long gone. So now it's just 12 runs needed. Comes off on the inside part of the bats there. Take a single. You kind of see the intent now from the Chicago Kingsmen. I don't think they want to be playing in this heat for too much longer. Good news, ladies and gentlemen. Hassan Ahmed is sitting up. He is all right. Looks like he's going to be okay, which is always a good sign. Fawad Alam just gets it past the point fielder and will take 2 runs. Quick running in between the wickets. And that will be the over. 53 at the end of 9. 3 down.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
Hit solid, but hit right at the defender. And there's going to be Arnav Jump getting his first action here with the ball. So just 9 runs needed. And they may be able to just get 6 off of this. Indeed, they will. Massive, massive maximum from Asif Mahmood. And he is on a tear right now. And now it's just a matter of time. 3 runs needed. That's all that's needed to finish this match and take this chase down. Does he try to finish it in style? Do they just go for the single double? To be determined. But it's been a great showing from the Chicago Kingsmen here for the past 2 days. Their bowling attack has been spot on. Their batting has been disciplined for the majority part. There's a shot. I don't believe there's going to be able to get anybody underneath that ball. They won't. Cameron Delport with a strong throw back. That'll lead to a single. So just 2 runs needed now. 1 for the tie. 2 for the win. Captain Fawad Alam. He will take the single, and this will tie the game. So this will tie the match here. And now just a single, and the Chicago Kingsmen will have won this match. So, again, quick shout out to all of the production team here at Studio 7, helping you bring this broadcast live. Our title sponsor, Sunoco. And our official sponsor, Lakshmi, as well. Thank you for all your partnerships. We absolutely love working with everyone here. It's a great team. It's a great facility. And the Sunoco MILC will continue on after this weekend. Asif Mahmood finished it off with style, in style, and that is a maximum. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicago Kingsmen make easy work of the St. Louis Americans. And that is it. Take a look at this replay. Easy as it comes. Easy as it comes. For Asif Mahmood, that was in the slot, and he absolutely destroyed it. Well done for the Chicago Kingsmen. They win it by 7 wickets. As we'll wait to get you the official summary here. But again, thank you all for joining us this beautiful August weekend here from Tigers Park, South Elgin, Illinois. Hope you guys had a great time watching the match as we did, presenting it to you. There's that match summary right there. 11 off of 19 for Kranti. You see Jaham 11 for 38 and Sandeep Sivaram 9 off of 17. But you see the big one there from Hamza, 15 off of 4. Zia ul Haq, 12 off of 3. And Tajinder Singh at 3 off of 1. In terms of batting, Asif Mahmood doing the damage, 24 off of 16. Asan Ahmed, who retired hurt, but he's okay, 20 off of 19. And Kevin Phillip with a showing of 8 of 14. Sam Das, 28 off of 1. Justin Dill, valiant effort from the captain, 7 off of 7 for 1. And Arnav Jump with 14 for no wickets. So there it is. We hope that this match, and there's that worm chart, and it was it's kind of written on the wall, but again, you never say never. See that warm chart? You see the Chicago Kingsmen just accelerating. And the St. Louis Americans, with those early wicket losses, just could not build too much of a momentum here for this afternoon. So there you see everybody shaking hands. Always good to see the camaraderie in the game of cricket. I want to thank you all for joining us here today. On behalf of Studio 7, on behalf of all the production team and the grounds crew, thank you for joining us here at the Sunoco MILC. And until next time, always remember, a leather ball meeting an English willow. There is no better sound. Tejinder Singh says hello with a boundary. Pulls that shot easily. Very rare you see those MSD round ones on the bottom. And there's an opportunity here at square. And indeed, there it is. There is a wicket. Tejinder Singh. Shot, absolute beauty. Cut shot from Ahsan Ahmed. And he'll bring up his first boundary. And he does it in style. If you notice, he took out one of his sleeves. Oh, there's slight confusion. Oh, off the helmet. Off the helmet. And is he giving an out? Oh, that is a world class of events right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a nice shot. That's more of an Ahsan Ahmed shot right there. Pulls it out towards deep square. And that will run across the ropes for a 4. A welcome slide for Ahsan Ahmed. What a pickup. What a shot. Just stand there and pose, Ahsan Ahmed. That was a beauty. Over was really well. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, bails go flying. Shahir Hassan absolutely late on that delivery. Hit forcefully, hit very forcefully out. Is he going to have enough? Oh, good fielding in the deep from the St. Louis Americans. I think it's Sam Das out there. Sure. What a shot from Asif Mahmood. Watch out for the cars back there. So just 9 runs needed. And they may be able to just get 6 off of this. Indeed they will. Massive, massive maximum from Asif Mahmood. MILC will continue on after this weekend. Asif Mahmood finished it off with style, in style, and that is a maximum. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Kingsmen.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.